Welcome to Khali Yoga Center online. My name is Ian and I'm joined today by Christopher and Lindsay on their mats practicing. And this is a 30-minute power flow. So if you're looking for a short practice that's going to energize the body, bring the element of fire into your practice, this is it. We'll have a balanced practice start to finish, and we'll focus the energy on some specific parts of the body to awaken, energize, and bring some intensity. And then we'll release and open those spaces as we move through the practice. And my recommendation for you, wherever you are practicing, is to put your listening on my words. And Chris and Lindsay will be here on their mats if you need to reference what we're doing and get a visual for it. And I'll be doing my best to communicate to you what you can do in your body, so you don't have to keep looking at the screen. You can be in your flow, connected to your body through my words and my teaching. We'll begin today in child's pose. And begin your practice with breathing. Begin Ujjayi breathing with a deep, full flow of breath moving in and out through your nose. And your breath is the source of power in your body. Begin to channel the energy through the physical form into your body. Spread the fingers out real wide on the mat. From the press of your hands, float your upper arm bones away from the earth, and then gather your shoulder blades in toward the spine line. Lengthen your spine and draw your tailbone toward your heels. Downward facing dog. Feel the weight in your hands here. As you fan out your fingers, send the weight into the thumbs and pointer fingers. The triads of the hands root down. And from that rooting, lift up under your armpits and spin your biceps forward. And then with your legs, spin the inner thighs toward the back wall, and down the backs of the legs, sink the heels toward the mat. Ragdoll. Step or hop your feet up to your hands and separate the feet so they're right under your hips. Fan the toes out and feel the weight distributed evenly in your feet here. You can shift your hips forward a bit so the hips are right on top of the feet. And then down the spine line, relax the neck and drop the head. Release your bind. Bring your feet all the way to touch and lift up halfway. Make space from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Draw the spine long. Take a full breath in and fold forward. Tadasana. Reach to the sky. Take your gaze up and lift the pit of the belly to the heart. And bring your hands to heart center. And take one big clearing breath here, in through the nose. Let a sigh out through your mouth. Sun salutation A. Tadasana, reach up. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward, breathe out. Lengthen your spine with an inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press your hands into the earth. Downward facing dog. Take one round of breath here. In through the nose, and through the nose, exhale. Now rise up onto your toes. Look forward. Step or jump with your exhale to the top of the mat. So you're moving with your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Tadasana. Breathe and expand the body. Bow forward, contract in. Lengthen halfway, extend. Chaturanga Dandasana, empty. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale, press your chest to your thighs as you exhale. Now rise up, look between your hands, step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen, breathe in. Bow down. Chair pose, sun salutation B. Fold with your exhale. Lengthen, breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana. You're awakening the energy and power. Up dog, deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot to warrior one. Let your inhale lift the body up. Chaturanga, and you carry the exhale down to low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step your left foot, warrior one. Chaturanga. Hug your elbows into the ribs as you lower. Upward. Downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise and look forward. Jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen. Fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bow down, Uttanasana. Lengthen, breathe in. Chaturanga, strong legs as you lower. Up dog. Downward dog. Right side warrior one. Take a big step forward. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward. Downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now lift your right leg to the sky. 3-point inhale. Cheetah as you exhale. 3-point. Flex your foot at the top. Cheetah, round your back at the bottom. 3-point, breathe in. Cheetah, breathe out. 2 more. Inhale. Cheetah, exhale. 3-point, breathe in. Cheetah. And this time step forward. Rise to crescent lunge. Good. Now hug your hips in toward the center. And keep your hips as low as they are here. And we'll take some movement with the back leg and the arms. So as you inhale, tap your left knee to the ground. Bend the elbows in a cactus. And as you exhale, reach up, gaze between the hands. Do that again. Tap the knee on the inhale. Reach up on the exhale. Do 3 more of those with the breath. In and out. Breathe in. Feel the power of the back leg. Lift the left quad. 1 more. In and out. Now keep the back leg straight. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right side as you exhale. And take 5 big breaths in the twist. You've got the energy working in the back leg. Pull from that point out through the chest and the crown of the head. And now with your next inhale, crescent lunge. Open to warrior two. And we'll take some movement in warrior two. With your inhale, straighten the right leg, reach both arms up above the head. And warrior two, track the knee right over the ankle. Straighten the leg, reach up. Warrior two, breathe out. 3 more with the breath in and out. Breathe in. Feel the side bodies lengthen. Down with the tailbone. 1 more. Up and down. Now side angle lunge for a hold. Place your right hand down to the mat. You can also bring the elbow on the thigh. And then from the grounding point of the elbow or the hand, lift straight up with the left arm. Take 1 more breath in. High to low plank, breathe out. With a big inhale, press into up dog, roll the shoulders back. Downward facing dog, and lift your left leg. 3-point, breathe in. Down the center, cheetah, breathe out. 3-point, cheetah. Use the breath to power the body. 3-point deep inhale. Cheetah, round the back. 2 more. In and out. 3-point curl to cheetah and step forward. Crescent lunge. And now steady your eyes on one spot. Notice the rhythm of your breath. You'll move with that rhythm. As you inhale, tap the right knee and cactus the elbows. Straighten the back leg, reach the arms to the sky. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, rise. 3 more with the breath. And there's power in the focus of your eyes and the movement of your breath. Now bring hands to heart center and crescent twist to the left side. And keep the power you created in the back leg. Pull the right thigh forward and the left thigh back. You channel that energy out through the spine line, through the crown of the head. Reach up to crescent with an inhale. Keep the hips low, strong legs. Warrior 2. 5 dynamic warriors with your inhale. Straighten the left leg, arms up. Warrior 2, gaze to the left hand. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale, press into the feet. Warrior 2, track the knee right over the ankle. 2 more, up and down. Inhale, up, lift the pit of the belly. Warrior 2 into side angle lunge, Parsva Konasana. Feel the anchor of your feet, your physical foundation. And the anchor of your gaze, Drishti. And take one more long breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana, breathe out. And as you press into up dog, drag the hips forward through the wrists. Downward facing dog. Take a clearing breath on this one. Take a big inhale and let the exhale out through the mouth. Big sigh. Good. Now send your right leg to the sky. Now we'll stretch some of this out. Bend the right knee. Open the hips for a few breaths. And just open from the right hand all the way out through the right toes. Feel the right side of the body open. Good. Now straighten your right leg and step your right foot in between your hands. And we'll take a quad stretch here. Come down to the left knee and you'll place your left hand inside of your right foot. Then with the right hand, reach up and around for your left foot. And once you get a hold of the left foot, instead of just pulling the foot in toward your seat, press your foot back into your hand. And then from there, press the front of your left hip forward. So the opening of the hip flexors, and take a couple more full breaths in and out. Good. Now gently release the back foot and take Skandasana. You'll bring both hands to the ground and turn toward the left side. You're going to have your left heel grounded and the left toes pointing up to the sky. And it's okay if the right heel pops up off the ground a bit, and you can also slide the left heel over to the left a bit more to let the right heel drop down. You can have your hands on the ground for support here, or bring your hands to heart center. Now from here, turn forward toward the right leg for dragon's lunge. So you'll come down to your left knee again. This time, turn the right toes out to the side and let your hips move down toward the mat. Now, a few options here. You can roll your right foot out to the side of it. You might even roll to the outer edge of your right foot if the ankle feels okay with that. You can be on your hands or all the way down onto the elbows. And create a gentle gathering at the low belly and draw your heart forward. A half splits pose. Straighten your right leg and bring one hand on either side of the right leg with your hands right under your shoulders. Come up onto the fingertips. And then with your hips, tilt the sits bones back. And up in your chest, draw the sternum bone forward. Shift into high plank from here. Bring the big toes all the way to touch. Take an inhale and lower to low plank. Slow breath out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee and take a few breaths here. Open from the left hand through the left foot. Good. Now straighten the left leg to the sky and step the foot forward in between your hands for the quad stretch. For this side, you'll bring the right hand down inside of the left foot and reach around with your left hand. Now press the foot into the hand and send the front of your right hip toward the top of the mat. And see if you can roll the inner right thigh toward the earth a bit more. Now release the back foot and turn toward the right side for Skandasana. And now arrange the foundation so you can get the heels on the ground and then drop the tailbone toward the earth. Feel that lengthening in the lower back. And on the front of the pelvis, draw the pit of the belly in and up to the heart. Now turn toward the top of the mat for dragon's lunge. Place the right knee down. Allow the weight of the pelvis to go down toward the earth. And from the pelvis, draw the center of the chest forward. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Straighten the left leg with just a slight bend in the left knee so you're not locking out the joint of the knee. A little softness there, and that way you can engage the left quad muscles and then flex the left toes back to the shin, especially the outer edge, the left pinky toe. Draw back there. Good. Now add a bit of softness right in between the shoulder blades and draw the sternum bone toward the left big toe. Now shift forward into high plank. Bring the big toes to touch. Take an inhale here and lower to low plank with your exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a big sigh out through the mouth. From here, shift into high plank, and you'll lower all the way down to your belly. We'll work some core and back bending here together. So we're going to start in Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows forward so the elbows are right under the shoulders, hands out in front of the elbows. And now fan out the fingers and press down into the palms. Now take a full breath in here. As you exhale, tuck your toes to forearm plank. Pull the pit of the belly to the spine. Now return to Sphinx on the inhale, hips down, heart up. Exhale, forearm plank. Pull in. Sphinx. Take a long inhale, lift the heart. Forearm plank. Pull the pit of the belly into the center line. Do 2 more of those. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, forearm plank. Use the leg muscles here too. Strong thighs. Sphinx pose. Breathe in. Forearm plank. Breathe out. Now hold this forearm plank. 5 big breaths. Inhale. Press the heels back as you exhale. Breathe in. Press your hands down with the exhale. 3 more deep breaths in and out. Breathe in. Steady your gaze. Power in your drishti. And 1 more round of breath. Breathe in. Breathe out and lower down. Bring your arms down by the sides for a moment. Just rest with one cheek on the mat. You can place the backs of the hands to the mat so the shoulders soften. Now we'll work another little series of back bending with the breathing. So start with superhero locust. Bring your arms forward. So the arms are going to be out in front of you to start. Now with an inhale, lift your arms and legs off the mat. As you exhale, cactus the elbows. Pull back. Reach forward with your inhale. Spread the fingers and the toes. And then lower everything down as you exhale. We'll do that again. Lift up. Inhale. Pull the elbows back. Exhale. Reach forward. Inhale. Lower, soften to the ground. 3 more rounds just like that. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out, pull back. Reach out, get longer. Exhale, lower. Lift, inhale. Pull back, feel the back muscles hug into the spine. Reach, inhale. Lower, exhale. 1 more time. Up, breathe in. Pull back, breathe out. Reach and lengthen from toes to fingers and lower to the mat. Pause on the ground for a moment. You can keep the arms forward or reach them back by the sides. And now roll over onto your back. We'll set up for bridge pose. We'll do some dynamic bridges with the rhythm of your breathing. Bring the feet in so they're right underneath your knees. Ground down through the feet. You'll have your hands down by your hips to start. And with an inhale, lift your hips up and reach your arms over your head, backs of the hands to the ground. And lower down as you exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. Exhale, slow breath to lower down. 3 more just like that with the breath. Inhale, push into the heels. Exhale, draw the pit of the belly to the spine as you roll down. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now on this one, keep your hands down, lift your hips up, bridge pose. And then bring your hands by your shoulders and you go right into wheel pose on your next inhale. Rise up, you'll do 5 big breaths in your wheel. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Spin your inner thighs down to the ground. Strong legs. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Press your chest through your arms and lower gently down to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees fall open. Soften the shoulders. Deepen your breathing. And we'll do half pigeon on the back today. So place your left foot on the ground to start, and you'll cross the right shin over the left thigh. And you'll thread your right arm through the hole that your left leg and right leg are making, and you can either hold on top of your left shin or behind the left thigh. Now gently pull your legs toward you, and then press the right knee away from you with a gentle flex in the right foot. switch sides. Place your right foot on the ground to set up for the figure 4 shape. As the left leg crosses, you'll thread the left arm through the legs and the right arm on the outside of the right leg. Happy baby pose. Hold the outer edges of your feet, and you can also hold behind your thighs on that, just behind the knees. And as you get a hold of the feet, you might notice the tailbone wants to roll up away from the ground. See if you can roll the low back down toward the earth. And it may feel nice to do a little rocking motion side to side, softening the energy in the lower back. Draw both knees into your chest. We'll take a supine twist from here. Extend your left leg long on the mat and draw your right knee across the body. And you can either just let gravity drop the right knee down, or you can use your left hand to encourage the knee down to the earth. Let your gaze fall toward the right shoulder. Bring your awareness, your attention to your breathing, and send your breath all the way down to the low belly, all the way up to the top of the chest. Come through the center and twist in the opposite direction. Scan your awareness through your body and notice where you can soften, moving toward deep rest. And draw both knees into your chest. Curl in. Draw the forehead to the knees and gently round the upper back. Now let your body relax onto the earth for Shavasana. You'll place your feet out at the edges of the mat and soften the energy in your legs. And place your hands by your sides and relax the arms. As piece by piece, you're placing the body at rest. Notice the space around the belly and soften there. The heart space in the chest, relax. Notice the weight of your head on the ground. And soften the muscles of the face, the eyes and the brow, the cheeks and the jaw. Observe the calm, steady movement of your breath in your body. After awakening, energizing, and wielding the energy of the body, now you just let it be. You can spend as much time as you'd like here in Shavasana, Take your time to rest and let your practice settle into your body. And thanks for joining us for this practice here at Khali Yoga Center. Have a wonderful rest of your day and check out some of our other videos. We've got some meditations, some pose breakdowns, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the mat soon. Namaste.